What is up, guys? It's your favorite cutie, Mel, back again on my Soul Pod channel to give you guys yet another video. Today we are going to be on our second book, The Power of Your Subconscious Mind. I'm super excited to share chapter 1 with you guys. It's titled The Treasure House Within You. So I really love this title of this chapter because it just is a reminder that inside of us we have so much intelligence, so much guidance, so much everything that we need is inside of us, basically. So it goes on to say, the tendency of your subconscious mind is always life work, meaning that, at our core, we always are striving for more life, more health, abundance, harmoniousness, peace, love in our lives. And it's good to know and rest on the fact that you can count on that your body, your mind, and your just essence as a being on this planet is life word. Okay? Your job is with the conscious mind. So when they say that the job is with our conscious mind is different from our subconscious mind. Our subconscious mind, it just takes things for face value. It doesn't dispute whether it's true, whether it's not true. And your conscious mind is like the gate, your reasoning mind that can go back and forth with things like, that's not true. I don't believe that to be true. It's kind of like a gateway to get into your subconscious mind, which is why it's very important for us to guard our garden. I think of our mind as a garden because everything that we intake determines what kind of fruit or weeds we're going to produce in our lives. And I'm sure if we can sit and think about our lives, there are times where you can see directly the influence, which was whatever we were consuming, into the end result of a situation where you maybe acted on things for better or worse, depending on what kind of information you were retaining at that time, what kind of people you were around, the environments that you were in, the conversations that were being had and were in your environment. So, you got to guard your garden. Feed your conscious mind with the premises that are true. Your subconscious is always reproducing according to your habitual mental patterns. So, so basically, whatever you think the most and the most often is going to manifest in your life in some way, which is why it's important to be able to meditate and be quiet with ourselves. Hopefully at least a few times a week, where you can listen to your thoughts and where you can practice being in tune with what's going on. Because if you are really present in a moment, you'll realize that either you hear nothing because you're just in the moment, or you can recognize the kind of mental images, the kind of mental conversation that's going on within your mind. And when you do that, that's wonderful because you can catch certain things that might not be beneficial to you. So let's use an easy example. If you are wanting to have abundance with money in your life, I think it's very important for you to know what kind of feelings you're having around money. How do you feel when it's time to spend money? Being someone who wants to manifest more money, the best way to do that, as you'll see as we get into this book, is to feel abundant. Feel as if you can buy the things that you need. Feel as if there is no lack. Knowing that, basically, how would you feel if you had $1 million at your convenience right now? You wouldn't be uptight about spending a few dollars. You wouldn't be upset about bills that needs to be paid. You would just pay it because in your mind, your conversation is, I have the money. The money is accessible to me. It's no big deal, But if you catch your mind going to a negative place where it's like, I personally had so much work to do and still have work to do around this, because I remember back in the day, I used to break out into a cold sweat if I ever had to pay for something that I deemed expensive. I would just I would have a mini freak out. Now, I don't. I feel relatively calm about buying things regardless of what my bank account looks like, because I know in my mind that I always have enough money. I have more than enough, and money flows to me, and I'm rich and I'm wealthy. These are things that I continue to tell myself, because I know if I want to achieve wealth, first I must master the feeling of it, the knowing of it, the mental conversation of wealth. So let's hop into chapter 1. You can have infinite riches within your reach. To gain them all you have to do is open your mental eyes and behold the treasure house of infinity within you. There is a storehouse within you from which you can extract everything you need to live life gloriously, joyously, abundantly. So this is basically just everything that we've been talking about. Many people are closed off to their own potential because they do not know about the storehouse of infinite intelligence and boundless love within themselves. Whatever you want, you can draw it forth. And this is why I'm super increasingly more passionate about doing these books, because I know it's not the biggest. I know that there are people out there that read. There are people out there like me who love to read books and consume information that's going to make life easier. But sometimes it's better to just, if you want to help someone else, maybe if you know people don't read, maybe send them an audiobook, or even just having conversations like this on YouTube. Maybe someone will stumble across this video and decide that they want to learn about the storehouse of just infinite riches and wealth and love and peace inside of them. A magnetized piece of iron will lift about 12 times its own weight, but if you demagnetize this same piece of iron, it will not even lift a feather. In the same way, there are two types of people. Those who are magnetized are full of confidence and faith. They know they are born to succeed and win. So, I love how they say that. So, we want to be magnetized in life. We want to be filled with love and curiosity and tenacity to go after the things that we want with confidence, knowing that we can have whatever it is that we want in life. And it's never too late. Despite the evidence that's in your life, I don't care if you lost everything that you ever tried to go after, if you were always last place, it doesn't matter. You can change your thoughts and you can change your mind about yourself and what's possible for you, and everything can change. Others, so many others, are demagnetized. They are full of fears and doubts. When an opportunity comes, they say, "What if I fail? I might lose my money. People will laugh at me." People of this sort will not get very far in life. Their fear to go forward makes them simply stay where they are. You can become a magnetized person when you discover and put to use the master secret of the ages. So, I just take a second. I know this is a video and it's not a lie, but just take a second and think about in your own life, is there anything that you really want to do but you have negative thoughts about it? I'm going to be honest. Was something that I feel like I've been thinking about. I really love to dance, right? And I think sometimes when you get really good at one thing, or when you have your thing, like I'm an artist, I make music, sometimes if you don't feel, you cannot feel qualified to teach other people things, in another field, because, logically so, if you don't feel like you've trained as much as other people and all these different things, that you might not have as much value to offer. But I think that we have value to offer even in our learning. Even I think it's valuable just to get up and try something and give other people an opportunity to do the same and be inspired to not feel like they have to have everything all together in order to do anything. Especially in a creative aspect, creativity, there are so many dancers that never get classically trained, or trained since they were a kid, but that doesn't mean that they're not great dancers or that they don't have movement to offer to the world. But anyway, that's just a personal example for me, where sometimes I'm like, oh, if I'll do a dance class, I wonder if people would laugh at me or if they wouldn't want to come because XYZ. But when we think about our plans, and often the plans that I've been very successful with, when I come up with an idea and I'm fully passionate about it, usually all the pieces come together for me, because in my mind I see myself winning. I see myself accomplishing the goal. I'm walking into it with confidence and knowing that what I want to achieve is going to be achieved. So that's the difference between being magnetized and demagnetized. You can be magnetized in one sense and then demagnetized in another area in your life. So I just encourage you guys to take a honest moment with yourselves to think about that later. Where are you doubting yourself? Where are you demagnetizing your plans? Where are you already being negative before you even try? So let's go to the master of the ages, okay? The master secret of the ages. Suppose someone asked you to name the master secret of the ages. What would you answer? Atomic energy, interplanetary travel, black holes? No, it's none of these. Then what is this master secret? Where can one find it? How can it be understood and put into action? The answer is extraordinarily simple. This secret is the marvelous, miracle-working power found in your own subconscious mind. This is the last place most people will look for it, which is the reason why so few never find it. The marvelous power of your subconscious. Once you learn to contact and release the hidden power of your subconscious mind, you can bring into life more power, more wealth, more health, more happiness, and more joy. You do not need to acquire this power. You already possess it, but you will have to learn how to use it. You must understand it so that you can apply it in all departments of your life. If you follow the simple techniques and processes explained in this book, you can gain the necessary knowledge, understanding, and you can be inspired by a new light, and you can generate a new force that enables you to realize your hopes and make all your dreams come true. Decide now to make your life grander, greater, richer, and nobler than ever before. Within your subconscious depths lie infinite wisdom, infinite power, and infinite supply of all that is necessary. It is waiting there for you to give it the development and expression. If you begin now to recognize these potentialities of your deeper mind, they will take form in the world without. Provided you are open-minded and receptive, the infinite intelligence within your subconscious mind can reveal to you everything you need to know at every moment of time and point of space. So I'm going to stop there and just try to skip past and maybe just give you guys one technique that you can try. Let me see. I don't know if they have a technique yet in the first chapter. So here's an example. So how her subconscious mind responded. I received a letter from a woman named Ruth A., who had attended my lectures. She wrote, I am 75 years old, a widow with a grown family. I was living alone on a small pension of Social Security. My life seemed barren and hopeless. Then I remembered your lecture about the powers of the subconscious mind. You said that ideas could be conveyed to the subconscious mind by repetition, faith, and expectancy. Could it be true? I decided to try. I had nothing to lose. I began to repeat frequently with all the feeling I could muster. I am wanted, I am loved. I am happily married and to a kind, loving, and spiritual-minded man. I am secure and fulfilled. I kept on doing this many times a day for about 2 weeks. One day at a corner drugstore, I was introduced to a retired pharmacist. I found him to be kind, understanding, and very religious. He was the perfect answer to my prayer. Within a week, he proposed to me. Now we are on our honeymoon in Europe. I know that the intelligence within my subconscious mind brought us together in divine order. So I really like this example because it just proves that if you really set your mind to something and you decide positively that you're going to achieve something in life, anything is possible. So let me just go through the ideas to remember. 1. The treasure house is within you. Look within for the answer to guide your heart's desire. 2. The great secret possessed by the great men of all ages was their ability to contact and release the powers of their subconscious mind. You can do the same. 3. Your subconscious mind has all the answers to all your problems. If you suggest prior to sleep, I want to get up at 6 a.m., it will awaken you at the exact time. 4. Your subconscious mind is the builder of your body and can heal you. Lull yourself to sleep every night in the idea of perfect health, and your subconscious, being your faithful servant, will obey you. Every thought is a cause, and every condition is an effect. 6. If you want to write a book, write a wonderful play, Get better, talk to your audience, convey the idea lovingly, feelingly to your subconscious mind, and it will respond accordingly. 7. You are like a captain navigating a ship. He or she must give the right orders or the ship is wrecked. In the same way, you must give the right orders, thoughts, images to your subconscious mind, which controls and governs all your experiences. 8. I never use expressions such as I can't afford it or I can't do this. Your subconscious mind takes you at your word. It sees to it that you do not have the money or the ability to do what you want to do. Affirm, I can do all things. 9. The law of life is the law of belief. A belief is a thought in your mind. Do not believe in things that will harm or hurt you. Believe in the power of your subconscious to heal, inspire, strengthen, and prosper you. According to your belief, it is done unto you. 10. Change your thoughts and change your destiny. You are the captain of your soul and the master of your fate. Remember that you have the capacity to choose which life. Choose life, choose health, choose happiness. So I don't want to end this video without basically just explaining to you guys what they're asking you to do. Basically, in the first chapter, it talks about how you can try this one technique. I'll just do one technique. So when you're about to go to sleep, or when you're drowsy, or when you can take some time to just sit in a chair and just calm your mind completely, that is the perfect time for you to start to suggest things to your subconscious mind. How can you do that? You can come up with a mantra such as the one shared in the story. I am loved. I am wanted. You know, you can do that multiple times while you're in that state, and then either go to sleep, or when you come out of it, just continue to believe and expect positively that, you know, your work is done and that you have impressed your mind with a great idea. So that's how you could do it. I want to share with you guys something that I've been doing lately in my meditation. I got myself some mala beads. These are just some $5 mala beads. I'll put them down in the description if you guys want to try it. But I like it because when I'm doing my meditation, I do an affirmation or a mantra for each bead, and it helps me to really concentrate, and it helps me to really believe that my mind is being impressed, because I know that this is a really good amount of times to affirm something. And what you're supposed to do is start from the feather or whatever is right here, go all the way, and then turn back and come all the way back around. So it helps me to just believe even more that I'm being heard, my prayers are going to be answered, and that every time that I do a meditation, that I'm that much closer to impressing myself in a positive way. So if you guys like this video, definitely give me a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel so that you guys can stay with us for chapter 2, and we're going to continue to move through this book. I'm going to be doing these uploads every single Wednesday. I decided to just give it a name. Every Wednesday you can expect a video about this book. Okay, so I will see you guys later. As always, stay posh and stay cute. Check out the links down below if you guys want the book or the mala beads. I also have ways that you can support me. You can join my Patreon, or you can get merch from my site. You can also listen to my music project, which is called Be My Lover. And I'll see you guys next time. As always, stay posh and stay cute. Mwah. Bye. And